hope you're having a fantastic day. And I'm here with Windjack Studios, and I'm Russ Johns. So welcome to the party. And today I want to talk about something that's incredibly important. And you need to understand that we all go through this process. And we all, at some point in time, unless you're a complete narcissist, that we all have limiting beliefs on occasion. Even the people that you see that are in your face, doing great things, amazing things, and always looking like they're on top of the world, they go through a process, and it's limiting beliefs. And I think it's absolutely imperative we talk about this and bring it to the table, because as a podcaster or a broadcaster or a live streamer or content creator, and in this world, day and age of being, how should we say, Instagram famous. Woo. Instagram famous. You have an opportunity to shine when you stop comparing yourself to what somebody else is doing. Because we all have our own light. We all have our own vision. We all have our own opportunity to bring our gifts to the world. An opportunity to be who we were truly meant to be. And I know I have met so many people that they are anchored to their past. They're anchored to a spot in history where something happened, and it was something that impacted their self-worth, their self-confidence, their ability to believe that they were valuable, that they could make an impact, they could make a difference. And I'm here to tell you that you are not your past. You are not that person. You are not anything that has happened to you. And even if you have a limiting belief at this point in time, and trust me, I have limiting beliefs. I have thoughts that for a moment's notice, and I have to say, is it true? Is it accurate? Is it permanent? And a lot of times the answer is no. And we have this opportunity to take ourselves and decide. You know, it's amazing. Little fun fact. If you hold a pencil or a pen, I think I got one here somewhere, in your mouth, and you have the same muscle tone as you would if you were smiling, your brain responds the exact same way as if you were smiling. And what that tells me, and a lot of science is, telling us now, is that you are not your brain. You are not your thoughts. Random thoughts come in, ideas come in, they leave. And a lot of times, the friend that keeps talking to you in the back of your mind isn't the friend you'd keep in real life. So remember, when you're not feeling exactly 100%, you can choose. You can say, that's interesting. That's an interesting thought. Go away. Because we have the opportunity to decide how we want to think, how we want to position ourselves, how we want to feel. You can either be there and have a pity party, or you can take action and you can move forward and decide what will make it matter in your world. Daily progress is a huge, huge opportunity for you to just do something every single day that moves the needle forward, moves your project, your process, your ideas, your thoughts to improve who you were yesterday. The imposter syndrome. We're going to be talking a little bit more deeper into that next week. And I just want to touch base on it is not knowing who you are, not believing that you're able to do something. You know, before you were good at something, you had to be bad at something. Before you were bad at something, you had to be horrible at something. Before you were horrible, you had to know nothing about it. And when you think about it in those terms, you have to believe that what once was is no longer now. And what is now doesn't have to take you into the future. The future will take you into the future. The actions you take in the future will continue to allow you to grow. Live in the moment with the intention that you're going to improve every day. Live in the moment and understand that you are good enough. You are important. And self-doubt will always creep in, especially when you're doing something that you haven't done before. It's an adventure in experimentation. And that's what you need to do, is treat it as an experiment. Treat it as an opportunity to learn. Use your curiosity to actually jump down that path of discovery and know that you have an opportunity to learn something new, discover something new, and you may find results that you never, ever expected before. And here's the thought. Think to yourself, I wonder what's the most amazing thing that could happen today? A lot of people wake up and they say, oh, I wonder what's going to happen today. What kind of crap is going to take place today? Why? Why would you automatically imagine that it's going to be a bad day? And well, I'll tell you why. Because when you put that out there and you project that it's going to be a bad day, you're usually right. And so why don't you wake up with a little bit of gratitude and say, what's the best thing that can take place? What's the best thing that can actually produce results today? What can I do that makes a difference? What can I do in my world that will make it matter, to make an impact? Maybe it's not an impact on you directly. Maybe it's an impact on someone else. Because it's really hard to be down when you're helping someone else up. So if you're feeling like crap, go help somebody. You feel like crying? Watch a sad movie. Get it over with. Then watch a funny movie. Start laughing. Bring a little laughter in your life. Change your state. Change the way you're thinking about life right now. And start moving forward. It's a journey. It's a process. It's an evolution. We're never the same person that we were yesterday. And we're not the person we are tomorrow. We're the only person right now. And feelings come and go. Emotions come and go. And you don't have to stay there. And when you realize you don't have to stay there, it builds resiliency. It builds the opportunity for you to think in a different way, to be different, to produce different results, to produce different outcomes. And you really have to be able to understand that you're not where you need to be. And if you're not where you need to be, you have a choice to move into a different place, to move toward that goal, toward that intention that you're putting out there. I had a conversation earlier today with a new pirate, Brian. And Brian, ex-priest, executive director, somebody that has made a lot of big decisions. And we were talking about the mission in your life. What is your mission? What is it that you're doing right now that's going to make a difference in how you feel about yourself? And it's hard to feel positive when you're not doing something positive for yourself, when you're not doing things that are positive around yourself, for those around you, for people you don't know. Nobody wants to be around, hanging around the person that's in your, the self-critic that is in the back of your mind. Why would you want to hang out with that person? Like, just stop. Don't do it. It's really important. It's really important to understand that we all have a choice. We all have a decision to make. And if you're feeling like an imposter, you're feeling like your mindset isn't where it needs to be, know this. You have a choice. And one of the choices that I think are really important, especially if you're a broadcaster or a live streamer or a podcaster, is that, we're here to help you. I'm part of Windjack Studios. I'm part of the community. And wherever you find your community, talk about the challenges that you're having. Start a mastermind group. Start an accountability group. Hang out with people that can lift you up and inspire you to be a better person. Hang out with people that challenge you, that push your boundaries, push your level of expertise, push your level of excellence. There's nothing wrong with improving your life. There's nothing wrong with taking responsibility for your actions and your activities. There's nothing wrong with being able to produce results that you haven't seen before. There's not a downside to it. Windjack Studios. It's a community that I am involved in, I'm engaged in, and with many of my projects that I get involved in, engaged in, there's upside and there's opportunities. There's an opportunity here to actually be connected with individuals. Chris Ross, 𝗹𝗶𝗸𝗲, Jess Lee, Zach, Jason. There's a team of people. Orest. There's a lot of people out there that are willing and able to help you. And if there's only one thing you need to do is put your hand up and say, hey, have you got a minute? I have a few questions. You can reach out to me anytime, Pirate Syndicate, russjohns.com, wherever you want to go. And then join the community, winject.com. Text 843-396-2104 to join the community. And that's in the US. You can join. There's information right down below if you're watching this on video, if you're watching this on the YouTube channel or wherever you happen to be consuming this content. You have an opportunity out there. And I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about how many people can I help? What's the impact I can make in the world? What's the activity that I can use to make your life better? If there's anything I said or anything I can say or anything I can do to help even a single person make a difference, make a movement toward moving toward their goals, making an impact on the world. That's what it's about, is how do we make an impact? How do we leave a legacy? Because we can't take it with us. And when you leave it behind, we're living the most incredible time in history of humanity. This recording could live on much longer than my vintage years will allow. And the reality is that there's probably somebody down the road that might see this, possibly, who knows what it's going to be. And it will make an impact on somebody's life somewhere in the future. Because I can promise you this, that I still have content out there from years ago, and it still pops up on a regular basis. And that's the age we're living in. I'm connected with people all over the world, and it's a result of putting myself out there, even though I may not feel like I'm the one that needs to do it. I may not be perfect at doing it. I don't allow that to limit my beliefs. I don't allow that to limit my activity and taking action and producing results. The outcome is more important than the resistance. Both faith and fear require you to believe in something you cannot see, hear, or believe, or understand. But if you believe that you can do something and you can move forward in that action, move past the fear and move into the faith. Do it anyway. Because like I mentioned before at the start of the show, there are people out there doing amazing things that are scared to death, and they're doing them anyway. Have the courage to go out and do it anyway. Have the courage to put something out there that might be judged, because it might be judged in a positive way. You might have some positive feedback from people because you shared it. And what kind of a tragedy would it be if you didn't have the opportunity to share it with the world? To me, that's tragic. That's a tragedy. And people that create in a vacuum, and I understand, and I'm not going to, if it's personal to you and it's something that you want to, keep to yourself, I understand. I'm just saying that your mindset doesn't necessarily have to be the resistance to hold you back. It's not the cause of you holding it back. It's a personal choice, I understand. And it's an opportunity for you to deliver your gifts to the world. I believe that everybody has a gift. Everybody has a message. Everybody has an opportunity to share those gifts. Some people will take that opportunity. Some people will share their gifts. Some people will put it out to the world. Dance like no one's looking. Sing like you're in the shower. Create like a 5-year-old. All of these activities are opportunities. Stay creative. Stay curious. Stay involved. Allow yourself the opportunity to mess up. Be messy. Break things. Sound bad. It doesn't matter, because that's the only way to improvement. That's the only way to making it better. That's the only way to get past the emotional attachment of being judged, being measured, and being criticized. Do it anyway. I just want to share with you a few thoughts and encouragement and the opportunity to actually produce results, produce an outcome. And I just appreciate you. I really love the fact that we can be here together, and this platform, Windjack Studios, and everything that we have going on is an opportunity that is unfolding before our eyes. And there's so many things that are taking place right now in the universe that if you're not going to take action, and it's not something that you want to do now, make sure that you encourage others to take action. Make sure that you at least applaud and support people in their ability to take action. Be supportive of the other people, because you know what it feels like. You know what it feels like in your own mind's eye to be hesitant. And so I have a little empathy on that. And in the meantime, I'd love to have you join the community. Love to have you ask questions, start the conversation. We're open, we're available, and we're here to help. So until next time, I'm Russ Johns, Pirate Broadcast, Pirate Syndicate, and I love helping people because why? Because kindness is cool and smiles are free. And I want you to enjoy your day.
This broadcast is brought to you by Windjack Studios. We are an all-in-one educational platform for podcasters that revolutionizes how hosts leverage content to increase engagement with listeners, downloads, and income. We come together to focus on community, collaboration, and collective impact. For more information on how you can interact directly with our hosts, access exclusive live content with offers you can't get anywhere else from our official partners, join our purpose-driven community by visiting www.winject.com. If you're ready to build a career doing what you love, then we're ready to see you there.